everybody, and welcome to the highlights of the final, the big final of the HBL PSL 7 between Multan Sultans and Lahore Qalandars. Now the pitch is a very good one. I think it might just be a little bit on the slow side. The batsmen have to work hard, and I think the intelligent bowlers will do best on this surface. Now the toss was won by Lahore Qalandars, and they elected to bat first. A quick look at the teams for the Qalandars: Fakhar Zaman, Mohammad Hafiz, Harry Brook is someone who showed some glimpses of form as well, and then Haris Rauf and also Shaheen Afridi are going to be a handful with the ball. Multan for starters. Rizwan and Masood at the top have been dominant throughout the series. Riley Wasso is a fine player. Tim David's back, that's good news for them. And Imran Tahir is always a successful bowler with the ball. Okay, let's pick up the action with the commentators. Here we go, first ball of the final. Easing away on the leg side, so he's away, and so are Lahore. There's a roar for Lahore.
Yes, an easy start, an easy delivery, and Fakhar Zaman just nudged it away for one.
Good connection, 4 runs. Always difficult with a spinner inside the power play. 5 for none. That's whipped away for another boundary. Again, it's leg side, so 4 more runs. 7 off that, 12 for none. It's got hold of that. There is a man lurking, and he takes the catch. Dahani has taken the catch. That is absolutely massive. That is a huge wicket. Fakhar Zaman is going to be on his way. That's extraordinary.
What a judgment. He had enough time. He took his time, waited on the ball. He was really close to the skirting and grabbed it beautifully. That's a massive wicket. Big, big wicket here. Look at that. Wow. Balance, great balance.
12 for 1, I should say, and it's Fakhar Zaman gone. Oh, that's a bit of a gift first up. He's put that away easily for 4. That's a nice way to start.
Yeah, very, very good start for Zishan Ashraf. A bit of swing there now, and he's got him. It was wide, it was full, and Zishan was looking to thrash it through cover. Just a little nick.
Serious movement through the air, a little bit slower, and it went.
Zishan Ashraf out for 7, it's 23 for 2.
In the air, on down. Straight in and straight out. That should have been taken. Will he be upset about that? Azmat it was. Down the track and stumped. Stumped by about 1.5 meters. Just a little bit of turn, but it was more the flight that did it.
That is not a very good cricket. Just a little spin, a little bit more bounce, and Rizwan did the rest. That's great bowling. Bowling his 3rd over, Afridi.
On his way for 14. This is big, big trouble now. 25 for 3.
Bit of a room and race. He's into the thick of things, but he's given a little bit of width here to the professor, who's got hold of this one. This will run away again. Soft hands from the professor. And then again, you just can't bowl here with that line. No, you can't do that. Is it Dahani, the hero with those Jubilee safe hands that got rid of Fakhar Zaman? There we go. Hafiz, if you please. It's not really his game. Brings up the 50 in style out as the old boy. Bit more galoot low.
Well, it was as much placement as power.
Because what he did, and I will give him full credit for meaning to do it too, is get it absolutely straight. Got men out in the deep, long on, long off. Well, Hafiz, he's trying, and he has found a gap. It's a very, very good over here for Lahore. 13 from it, and is now 61 for 3.
Down the track, hit that high. 2 fieldsmen circling, is one calling. What sensational tag teamwork. That is remarkable. Shan Masood was the first. He did all the hard work. He was a bit concerned he was going to be running over with it. He tapped it back and the catch was taken.
Okay, first contact within the boundary. And no contact there. Passes the ball to another fielder who takes a fair catch. I'm ready for my decision on the big screen.
Sliced away, that's going to help their cause. There's a boundary, that's what they needed. First boundary and 24 deliveries.
Khushdil Shah just staggering outside off stump.
Bit of flight that time. Tahir certainly hasn't been afraid of tossing the ball up a little bit today. His numbers are really tidy. He started his last over.
Hafiz's 50, his first 50 in the HBL PSL 7, and what a time to get it.
And there's another boundary.
Oh, that's gone. That's gone almost too far.
Well, it should be a lot more worth than that. That sounded absolutely sweet off the bat. Short in length. Rides bounced really well, making well use of his height and gives it an absolute crack.
Oh, that's gone straight and far again. This is supreme batting. It's the 50 partnership. It's 133 for 4. Oh, he's gone this time. Clever the ball before. Tries to get it through the offside this time. But this time is cue the celebrations for Shahnawaz Dahani.
So, I mean, he loses, what, about 150 calories every time he picks up a wicket. That's why he's so fit. The bat just twisting just a little bit in his hand. It was a J-dot fast delivery as well, over 140 clicks. That's great stuff.
They're loving it. Hafiz is gone. Brilliant 69 from 46. But more trouble for Qalandars. 137 for 5. Well, that's the first ball disappearing straight down the ground for 6 more.
That's a beauty. That really is well struck. And the base is strong when he's hitting or drilling the ball down the ground. The Lahoris are happy. It's basically a nothing ball, really. He's trying to vary the pace, but got the length really to muscle it. Osaka Beatrice power hit.
That's launched straight. That's going to go for 6 as well. This is carnage of the right sort for Qalandars, of the wrong sort for Sultans.
And both Wisa and Brook have done this really well. Hang back deep in the crease and pick up length very quickly. And the best place to hit them is straight, and they've hit them a very long mile behind.
Oh my word, oh my word. That has gone. Several rows back. It goes. Has that got the legs? Oh yes, that's got the legs.
You see, wanted a Yorker, obviously. Wanted a perfect ball, and I don't know whether that little chap.
That's gone from the top edge. 1 bounce 4. That's the danger. You try and change the length. You try and stop the big shot down the ground. Up it goes. It's over extra cover. Not quite out of the middle of the bat this time. dragged down inside the boundary oaks. Well, what a spectacular last 5 overs that has been. 77 runs in those last 5.
180 for 5. Now that's a target I'm sure the Qalandars will be very happy with. At one stage it looked like they might not get to the 160 mark, but then David Visa, 28 off 8 for the second game in a row actually, by the way. Magnificent hitting from him. Now the bowlers for the Multan Sultans, Tahir 4 overs, none for 22, tight as per normal, but the star was Asif Afridi, 3 for 19 off his 4 overs. So the target is 181 to win the final. Let's join the chase with the commentators. A little bit leg side, shy at the bowler's end, backed up nicely, no overthrows. 2 noises, bat on the ground and also a neck and dropped, and there's 4. Nicely bowled and nicely played, shy at the stumps. Might be an overthrow. In fact, it might be more than a overthrow. It might be a lot more. It is a lot more. What's Mohammad Rizwan doing here? Just making sure that... oh no, it's Masood. Just making sure that Afridi's okay because it came off his hand. Five off. That's fine, and that's 4 more.
That's good from Rizwan. Just using the pace. Being able to maneuver it past.
He cracks that one. And that's gone for 4. That's a very good shot. Not out of the middle, but he's going to bank a boundary. Back to back.
Afridi is sticking and they'll just...
Bowl him. That's a big wicket. Hafiz is off now. There he goes. Catch him if you can. That is huge. Mohammad Rizwan is a wonderful, wonderful player, and he's now gone.
This time, Mohammad Hafiz right on the target. Just getting onto it. Give him some air, but too close to sweep.
Goes for 14. Multan 36 for 1. It is going to be some sight. Oh, he wants one, direct hit's gone. That is gone. Hesitated in the middle, started just a couple of steps to get back. In the meantime, Farker threw the stumps down. Gone.
He wanted a single straight away to Shan Masood. He's gone. And once Fakhar Zaman has picked it up, he's just balanced himself so that he can aim and hit the stumps, and he knew if he hits the stumps, there's no chance for Shan Masood. Lahore is off, Qalandars are off. We've got the openers out. Shan Masood now out for 19, 41 for 2.
Who wants it? Taken! Is it Fakhar Zaman again? You can't keep him out of the game. He has taken some speckies in season 7 here.
So much crowd, so much pressure. Top edge, the ball was spinning up in the air, and it stayed in the air for long time. Look at that catch. Wow, that is outstanding. Ahmed Azmat gone for 6. It's 46 for 3 now.
Nailed him! Time to celebrate here at Gaddafi.
Well, sending off Asif Afridi up the order didn't work for Multan Sultan. Watch that delivery. Pitched and just seemed a touch. Hit the off stump. What a beauty. Asif Afridi gone for 1. 50 for 4.
Leg side, squeezed away, boundary. Leg side. Has he nailed it?
No, he hasn't. That is fantastic. Abdullah Shafiq, the catching from Lahore Qalandars.
Yes, I'll have a sign on, please. You just want to double check what.
Decision out. Abdullah Shafiq, what a catch he's taken yet again. Leg side, flicked away, boundary. It's all action. Inside edge, rolls away, boundary after the timeout.
That's solid. That's very solid. What a good shot that is. Fine work off the first ball of the over. Strike rate of 117 right now. Deep in the crease, lost his grip on that bat. And that's disappearing for a boundary. Again with pace. Is it out? It is out! My goodness, Afridi! The captain has struck with his first ball. That is unbelievable. And guess who again? Wow. First ball back to Tim David. Tim David says whenever he goes to bat, he wants to make sure his impact is a difference in a game. As he's seen the end of Tim David, he's gone for 27 off 17, 114 for 6 now. Deep in the crease, he's bowled, got it underneath. That is a magnificent delivery. Batting very deep in the crease, didn't matter. Disturbed the furniture, top stuff.
Yeah, he'll remember that delivery for some time now.
Fantastic delivery, watch that. Right in the block hole, the perfect Yorker. Had no chance, David Willey. Gone for 0, it's 120 for 7.
Ralph again. Bowled in. There it is. Off stump. Smashed. Another big wicket. This time it's the other one. It's the Rocket Man, Ralph.
Well, if you're struggling to play in front, you bowl straight, and that's the reward you get. Hit the top of the off stump. Wow.
Saw Kushtil going across early and changed his length. That's how smart he is. Seems to be all over for Multan Sultan. The big man has to take the walk. 32 of 23 Multan, 122, 8 down.
Bang on target. Middle stump, he's got another one. Unbelievable start from Afridi. There's that salute again. That's his third. 3 for 30 his return at this stage. He has been simply remarkable.
Just putting the ball in the right area, and the right area is the block hole. Right there, watch this. Nice, beautiful. Right at the base of the middle stump. Roman Ray's gone for 6.
That's high. Who's underneath that one? Who's going to take this catch? There it is. It's all over. Here comes the squad. The celebrations begin in the middle. Unbelievable scenes here at the Gaddafi Stadium. They're all sprinting to their captain. He's being mobbed in the middle. Shaheen Shah Afridi. This is one very happy bunch. It's the first time, of course, they've won the PSL. First time they've won the HBL PSL. They are absolutely ecstatic. Lahore Qalandars win by 42 runs. Amazing scenes here and also in the crowd.
Well, long wait comes to an end. And doing it in front of their home crowd, that is amazing.
And this is it. This is what it's all about. They've been together for some time now. They're a tight unit. They're batting. At one stage looked like getting only the 160 mark at best. And then there was a brilliant partnership with David Wiese and also Harry Brook to get him to 180. And then the bowlers just took over, led by this guy.
So for the first time ever, the Qalandars are now champions by winning Season 7's grand final. The Sultans could only muster 138, and the standouts really, the top two are the usual suspects, 19 and 14 for Masood and Rizwan, but really you have to scroll down the card there and look at Tim David 27 and Kushtil Shah 32 and not much else. And the bowling figures, simply superb from the skipper Shaheen Shah Afridi. 3 for 30, Hafiz 2 for 23, Haris Ralph 1 for 34, and young Zaman Khan 2 for 26, and David Visa picked up the other 1 for 16 from 1.3. So, in summary of this final in Season 7, the Qalandars getting a very substantial score of 180 for 5. Hafiz top scored with 69 from 46. And in reply, when you look at his bowling figures as well, Mohammad Hafiz 2 for 23 was the player of this final, with the Qalandars winning by 42. So the player of the final in Season 7, the old boy, Mohammad Hafiz, 69 from 46, simply superb. And then in the bowling department, they did it so well, and so did Mohammad Hafiz. 2 for 23 from his 4 was without doubt the player of the final. So the winners of HBL PSL Season 7, for the first time ever, the Lahore Qalandars.